Hello students. In the last video we have learned about the different types of mountains, how they are formed, right? So let's start with how the mountains are very important to us. They are source of fresh water as the rivers originate from here. They are habitat for numerous flora and fauna, means wildlife and vegetation, and they are the recreational centers, tourist centers. They are source of fertile sediments. When the rivers flow down, they erode the raw rocks, right? And these rocks are turned into fine soil, which is very fertile at the mouth of the river. They are the major source where the different minerals are available. Vegetation over here, they are the great source of timber, wood present over here. And we find a lot of medicinal plant, aromatic plants in this forest area. It's act as a barrier of high magnitude winds, means strong winds are barred by the mountain range like India. The Himalayan mountains, they block the cold winds coming from north. It helps the moisture loaded winds to precipitate. When the clouds are clashing against the mountain range, they pour their water to the windward side. And yes, they are also major source for hydroelectric powerhouse, because the waterfalls, they help us to generate electricity. Cons of mountains, why life is very difficult on mountains. So different types of crops cannot be grown, and we have to limit the cultivation over here, because soil is not so fertile. And construction of roads, construction of railway, laying down the railway tracks is difficult. Construction of building is difficult, and there are risks of landslides. So human settlement is very less over there, or we can say mountains are thinly populated. Today's topic now, what is a plateau? A plateau is a flat elevated landform that rises sharply above the surrounding area, at least on one side. So here I have drawn the diagram where the plateau is both sides steep, has the plateau has the steep sides on both of its sides, whereas it is also possible one side it has a gentle slope, and on the other side it has a steeper slope. What are the features of plateau? Plateaus are elevated, higher flat lands. The top of the plateaus are always flat, and that is why it is known as a tableland. They have one or more sides with steep slopes, how I have explained just now, and their height often varies from a few hundred meters to several thousand meters. Some plateaus are smaller, or some plateaus are very extensive. They may be young or old depending on when they are formed. Deccan Plateau in India is one of the oldest volcanic plateau, and Tibetan Plateau is the highest plateau in the world. Three types of plateau: intermountain plateau, piedmont plateau, and continental plateau. Intermountain plateau means plateau which is located between the mountains. Piedmont mountains plateau means the plateau which is located at the foot of the mountain. And continental plateau means the plateau which is inside a continent. How the plateaus are formed? Plateaus are formed by the upward movement of crust. Like mountains, the plate moves up and raises the landform, forming the plateau. All the plateaus have the flat tops. That is why they are known as tablelands. The example we have discussed, Deccan Plateau in India, Colorado Plateau in US, right? Now, not only these, there are several other plateaus. On each continent you will find minimum one plateau. We have plateau of Ecuador, we have Peruvian plateau, we have Colorado plateau, we have Meseta plateau in Europe, we have Western plateau in Australia. Why plateaus are so important? Lava plateaus are very fertile for the cultivation of crop because they have fertile black soil. Plateaus are always rich in minerals, so mining becomes the major occupation over there, which provides so many people the jobs, the employment. And many rivers flow along the plateaus, and they fall from great height, great elevation, right? And they create waterfalls which can be used for generation of hydroelectricity. Next landform is a plain. What are plains? A landform with a flat land with a low relief. Compared to mountains and plateaus, the plains are flat and very extensive. The formation how of plains means how the plains are formed. They are formed by the river and their tributaries. When the river flow down the slope of mountain, right, they erode the mountains, so that they carry forward the eroded material, the pieces of rocks, the fragments of rocks, the sediments, and they deposit their load, means the sediments which are carried by the river. These sediments contain stone, sand, salt, silt, and they in the along their courses, means on the path of river and in their valleys, right? And when these sediments are deposited, they form the plains. By the time these sediments are deposited, they are converted into fine soil. Types of plains: structural plains, erosional plains, and depositional plains. So we have alluvial plains or flood plains, which are formed over a long period of time by river depositing sediments on the flood plains or beds, which becomes alluvial soil, right? During the flood, the river carries a lot of sediments and which is deposited, right? And this forms alluvial plains or flood plains. Flood plains close to a lake, river, or stream, or a wetland. We know that these regions are getting flooded periodically. So when the sediments, the silt is deposited, they create flood plains. Delta plain. Next type is delta plain. A low elevation flood plain at the mouth of a river, right, is this such plain is known as a delta plain. And the delta plains are always found at the mouth of river, where the river is emptying its load into the sea or into the ocean. See the major plains of the world. Great Plains we have in United States of America, Indo-Gangetic Plain, and the Pampas in South America. How plains are useful to us? They are very significant for us because the soil is fertile, so agriculture is possible over there. Many crops can be grown over there. Most of the people select the plains to reside. Why? Because they are flat, so it is, and land is available for transport. Flat land is available for transport and for the building purposes, right? So it is very easy to stay on plains, right? We do not find the life difficult, how the life is difficult on mountains and plateau. As the plains are formed due to the action of rivers, erosion, so water is available for agricultural purpose, irrigation is possible, water is available for domestic purpose. And our country has Indo-Gangetic Plain as a major plain, which is very thickly populated. More and more people are residing here. This is it for today. In the next video we'll learn further. Bye bye. Stay connected. Subscribe.